Hello, welcome to day 28 of our 30-day Worthiness Attunement journey. I'm Grace Willow, and I'm so grateful to be here with you. If you're new to my channel, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here and watching this video. I encourage you, if you're starting here, to go back and start at the welcome video and then work your way forward. If you are returning, thanks so much. All right, today I'm going to be guiding you through an energetic practice to clear any soul contracts that you made to hide the truth of who you are to stay safe. So if you are new to energetic practices, I'm just going to explain a little bit about the soul's journey. And I'm not asking you to believe this. This is not a philosophy. It's not a belief system. It's my lived experience. I've had a number of near-death experiences, and I have had conscious conversations with archangels and source, what many of you call God. I call source. Conscious conversations in the space between lives, and I've also done numerous in-between life and past life regression sessions. And so this is from lived experience, and it's also work that I incorporate into my work with my clients, my coaching clients. So as a soul, at some point, we're born as a soul. We individuate from source consciousness because source is all that is, and source cannot experience itself as other than I am until an aspect of source individuates as a unique individual soul personality. And that soul spends a period of time evaluating their interests, if you will, what they're interested in evolving and growing into. And the only way that they can do that is through embodied experience. Otherwise, they are just in that limitless I am consciousness. So when a soul chooses to come into a body, it's not always human. Many of you have had lifetimes where you have not been human. And I'm not saying that you're necessarily a dog or a cat. I'm saying you've been in other dimensions that haven't necessarily had humanoid life forms. So if you resonate with maybe perhaps not coming from here, it's probably because you're a starseed. You've originated elsewhere. This doesn't necessarily feel like home. I know that that was the case for me. I remember as a child, oh, excuse me, I have a hair that's tickling my arm. As a child, I felt like, gosh, I'm in the wrong star system. I'm on the wrong planet. I'm in the wrong family. Like, what the F? What the hell? And it wasn't until I got a little bit older and started remembering some of the experiences that I had and reconnecting to them, because I had shut them down. As a young child, I got a lot of negative feedback about my psychic abilities and my intuitive abilities. And so in order to fit in, I just shut all that down until I was about 29 years old after a car accident. And I had another near-death experience. And going through my healing journey, I was able to reconnect to all of the bulk of my experience that had been shut down and dormant for a long time. So remembering that I wasn't from here, I'm sure many of you resonate with that. And it's difficult because if you resonate with not coming from here, that if you resonate with the term starseed, there's a built-in feeling like you don't fit, feeling like you don't belong, because you don't. You didn't come here from, or you didn't originate here. You're not from the, and most people actually aren't from here. But we're getting into the weeds here. It's beyond the scope of this video to get into all of that. So if you resonate with feeling like you don't fit, like you don't belong, like you've had other lifetimes that haven't been human, and also that you've chosen a particular path that has indoctrinated or ingrained in you that there's something wrong with you. And this practice is really powerful in helping you reorient yourself, recalibrate, and reattune to the wondrous, magical, beautiful being that you are. So I'm going to invite you to close your eyes, become present. If you are multitasking or making dinner or doing the dishes or doing anything other than being fully present, my invitation to you is to really honor you as a gift. Give yourself the exquisite gift of your presence to and for yourself. Pause the video, wait until a time when you can really get present. This energy practice is potent. So getting quiet, getting still, choosing to become present, becoming aware of your breath. Visualizing yourself connecting to the earth through a grounding cord. That grounding cord can be a tree trunk or a waterfall or a beam of light. Anything that feels like it's really grounding and nourishing and supportive for you. Some people like to ground through their legs and feet. I'm also going to invite you to ground through your pelvic floor, the base of your first chakra, allowing that grounding cord to grow roots deep and wide into the earth so that you can really be held, supported, nourished, letting the grounding cord grow roots all the way to the heart of Mother Earth, Pachamama, Gaia. Allowing that grounding cord to root you deeply into the memories the earth holds for you of who you are, the galaxies or solar systems you come from. Drawing that wisdom up through the grounding cord into your body, awakening the cells with the wisdom that you've carried within you, your medicine, through all the lifetimes that you've ever been embodied. The earth, the crystalline structures in the earth are timekeepers and record keepers, consciousness keepers. They know who you are. They know where you come from. They know what you're about. Allow yourself to receive yourself. And if it's supportive for you while you're doing this practice to utilize an essential oil, you can call upon vetiver to support you in grounding into yourself. You can also utilize coriander seed on your belly button to support you in receiving yourself. You can use rose absolute. Once your grounding cord feels really rooted, invite you to draw your attention to your crown chakra at the top of your head, facing upward, kind of like a satellite dish. Sending your awareness up through your seventh chakra, up through the 8th, 9th, 10th, 12th, 11th, 12th, all the way to source consciousness. So as you're moving through the layers of consciousness, you're moving through your higher self and your oversoul. With the intention of connecting to source consciousness and allowing yourself to receive yourself. Allowing your soul filaments to stream down through your upper chakras into your crown chakra, reverberating through your entire system, awakening your genes, reminding every cell, every subatomic particle of the truth of who you are. Clearing out any imprints that got stored in your DNA or your cells or your organs. Every fiber of your being cleared out by the restoration of your soul filaments, reorganizing your entire system to vibrate at the frequency of your soul. Maybe you can call it your soul song. You may, in this practice, you may feel vibrations in your body. You may feel things shifting and moving. You may feel discomfort as parts of you that are not you start to fall away. And more of you becomes fully present. Continue breathing and receiving and allowing, surrendering to this process of receiving yourself, capital S, self. And as you receive your soul's light, your soul's codes, your soul's song, you automatically give permission for anything that's been in the way, any limitations, any blocks, any chains, any vows, oaths, agreements, promises not to be powerful, not to be worthy. Any agreements to give your life force energy away to others as a form of enslavement or indebtedness. Releasing the vows that you have made throughout all space, time, dimension, and reality that contribute to you feeling less than. Allowing your soul filaments to reverberate through your entire chakra system, clearing and cleansing any energies that don't belong to you. while also recalling and reclaiming any parts of you that you have given away or hidden away because it wasn't safe. You can call back all parts of yourself now as a unified, integrated whole. An individuated aspect of source. Releasing any vows, any oaths, any promises, agreements, contracts, alliances, fealties that have diminished who you are, that have not allowed you to be in the fullness of you. This is a really, really powerful practice, so please take it seriously. This is a word about energy healing. I know there's a lot of information out there about energy healing and a lot of bullshit, in my opinion, spiritual dogma. I do want to let you know that if you choose to partake, and I should have said this at the beginning as a disclaimer, if you choose to partake in this particular exercise, this is between you and you. You, some part of you, and you, capital U. You and source, you and you. As an individuated aspect of source, you are a powerful being. This isn't something I'm doing to you. This is something that you, by agreement, are saying, yes, I will reconnect to myself. Yes, I will accept and reclaim my power. Yes, I will reclaim the truth of who I am. And by doing so, your life will change. That might get a little uncomfortable when you start integrating the truth of who you are. There's often, oh, only if my life was like this, it would be so much better. Well, because you are a powerful co-creator, by you claiming this, you are saying yes to that. Be ready. Make space for those changes because you will change. Circumstances in your outer life will change. It may be helpful to go back to the video. I think it was maybe day 3 or day 4. What would happen if I mattered the most? This practice I'm offering today is putting you front and center. No more excuses, no more hiding, no more blaming. It's time to take full responsibility for your life, for who you are, for the magnitude of who you are. You didn't come here to hide and play small. You came here to play full out, to chew life up and spit it out and say, give me more. That is who you are. I'm reminded of I don't know if you've ever seen the 007 videos, but it might be 007, not 007. I'm not remembering the movies, but anyway, the spy movies where the spy agent gets an assignment, and gosh, I wish I could remember the movie. Anyway, when the spy gets their next assignment, they usually get it on a piece of paper or in a, you know, some sort of spy gadget. And there will be, should you choose to accept, here's your next mission. Well, here's the deal. Here's the deal. As a soul, when you are choosing your escapades, your adventures, in whatever life form you choose to embody, maybe that's humanoid, maybe it's some other, you know, other dimensional life form besides being human. Your mission isn't something that's given to you, it's something you co-create with a team. And they're not telling you what to do. You're saying, hey, I'm thinking about having this experience so that I can learn the lesson of worthiness. What do you think? And they say, well, if you went in already worthy, there would be no contrast. No friction to bump up against. Why don't we, you know, if you think about maybe having these experiences of hardship, then you would have contrast to experience what isn't worthy and what is worthy, so that you can fully embody the fullness of what you're choosing to experience in that lifetime. And you say, oh, well, that's really interesting. Would you play this part for me? Would you play this part for me? Would you be my mom? Would you be my dad? Would you be the person who makes me feel like shit? Would you be the person who builds me up? Would you be the person who helps me find my path again? It's all co-created. So if you choose to do this practice, take it seriously. Life is not happening to you, it's happening for and with you. And behind the screen, behind the puppeteer screen or behind the Oz is you. Are you ready to meet yourself? I can't wait to hear the comments on this. If you're enjoying this content, please hit the thumbs up button so that it proves to YouTube that people like the content I'm sharing. This is a brand new baby channel, and I'm doing this particular series because worthiness is at the core, the one ingredient necessary to actualize your highest potential. If you don't feel worthy, it's a game changer. Basically, you can't embody pleasure, you can't actualize your potential, you can't fulfill your purpose if you don't really embody the worthiness that you are. So it's really near and dear to my heart. It's the core of all of the courses and workshops and trainings I've ever offered. I've been doing this work for 24 years. And when I think about the number one thing that stops people from becoming all that they came here to be, it's the imprint of unworthiness, which can show up as imposter syndrome or doormat syndrome or flimsy or rigid boundaries or self-denial, hyper self-reliance, self-destructive behaviors. Oh, it's a big deal. It's important. It matters to me. So if you haven't already done so and you're liking the content I'm sharing, please leave a thumbs up. Subscribe so you receive the next notifications for the next videos. Excuse me. And share. Share it with people you love, even with people you call your enemies. Can you imagine how amazing the world would be if we dropped the pretenses? Because as a soul, the people in your life that you don't like are often the greatest teachers. They've given you the greatest adversity to really embody the truth of who you are. So share this with people in your life. All right. I know this is a long video. I'm going to stop here. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you tomorrow.